evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena. Got a choice between Warlock and Rogue, because I've already played Hunter twice in the Grand Tournament, and I just don't like Warlock, so we're going to take Rogue. Supposedly she's very good now, although I can't quite understand why. Sunwalker's a great minion, but it's no Perdition's Blade. Perdition's Blade is some removal. Here's an interesting case. Betrayal's removal, but it's sort of not that great. And this guy, man, the more time goes on, the more I like him. Plus now with all these dragon synergies, I'm going to take the Crusher. Puts a dragon in, gives you some top-notch beef. The Snowbolt's interesting. With Backstab and Eviscerate, there's some value as a rogue to having spell damage. Now this thing's obviously nice, but as a rogue, you're not really doing your hero power that much. So I'm actually going to take the Snowbolt for the Backstab. Alright, this guy seems pretty cool. This could be a 3-3 for 2, but I'm going to try him out. I think he seems nifty, so let's go for it. Let's take the card draw here. Deadly Poison, of course, is a winning card. Buffs are good. Mad Bomber. We'll take the Micro Machine. I don't think I want to play the Squire. Here we have nothing but generic junk, so I will take the Regent and just not be that thrilled about it. Blade Flurry is an extremely important card for some mass removal. Only playable card here is that one. Let's just take it. Very important to have one-click removal in Arena. I could take another Dragon. Let's take a second Assassinate. I'll find use for both of them. Oh, man! Defender or Bomb Lobber. Both are so good. I have no Taunt right here, so I'll take that. But that could be a mistake. The Bomb Lobber is excellent. I don't think the Buccaneer's that great, so we'll take a Yeti, which just wins games. Card draw or a good 4-drop. Well, I don't have any healing, so I'm going to take the Vendor. If I had other healing, I'd take the Loot Hoarder to have some cards. I've already got Sprint, though. Venom Knives is amazing. Plus, I got spell damage, so that's good. This is junky, so we'll take the bad removal card. Generic thing. No, we'll just take a 3-5 for 4. I don't have any spells to put on it, but I think it's the best card there. A second Blade Flurry. Well, let's stop and think here. Do I have any mechs to go for that Sensei? Because the Sensei is strong. Well, Micro Machine. That's it. Sunwalker's great. Taunter. This would be the second Blade Flurry. I already have Blade Flurry and Venom Knives. I'm going to take Sunwalker for some more beef. A third Assassinate I don't think is right. We'll take the Barber. Dwarf is the only playable card there. Eviscerate's good to have. God, stop with these ambushers. We'll take the Healer. Chow. I don't have enough mechs to make this really justified, so I'll take the Chow for an extra 1-drop. Shadow Step. Ugh. Let's take another one of those guys. A third Assassinate? Man, that's probably too many Assassinates. You can just imagine a hand of like 2 Assassinates and your opponent is like a bunch of 3-3s out. Just, it's gonna suck. I'm gonna take the Warden. Now I'll take the Betrayal, because I don't think I want a generic 2-drop. And I think here I'll take the Inventor for some extra cards. Ah, man, tough one here. Dark Iron Skulker is a pretty good arena card. Violet Teacher is as well, of course. And I do have a goodly number of spells to play. I'll try the Skulker. I really haven't ever gotten to play with them much. He's from Goblins vs. Gnomes, so you'd think I would have seen him by now, but I just haven't. So let's see how good that goes. Honestly, this deck seems really strong. It's got some beef at the end of the curve with Sprint and the Crusher and the Sunwalker. I guess it's missing like really big 5-drops, but it has high health minions like the Warden and the Snowbolt to kind of hold things over if needed. I don't know, I think this deck is good. If I get like 3 wins with this, I'm probably going to be pretty pissed. Hey, it's my friend, Andy. We're up against a Paladin. Interesting, actually. Rogues are good against Paladins, in theory, due to your hero ability countering theirs. Do I just keep this? I'll just keep this. This is fine. It's a bit slow, to be sure. But I've got a turn 2, got a turn 3. If he's played Recruits, this will be fine. And then I have my choice of turn 4. Or I could just play this on turn 2 and then coin out these back to back. I'm 95% sure that I'll be wasting the Battle Cry on this Barber. I'm not going to coin Dagger to get the Barber ready or anything like that, because he just might end up making a Recruit anyway. Only way I'd really ever play the coin is if he played 1 health minions. Let's say he played like a Leper Gnome here. Then I'd probably coin into Dagger just to kill it right away. Have the Dagger in hand, and then play the Barber next turn. I'd be wasting half the Barber's Battle Cry, but that's still better than what I'm planning to do, which is to waste all of its Battle Cry. Secret Keeper, whoa. Alright, I will just play the Chow here. If I didn't get the Chow, what would I have done? Coin Dagger, try to kill it with the Barber, or coin Barber, try to kill it with the Barber. I don't know. He's probably got secrets. Yeah, he's got a secret here. Does he have 2 secrets? That'd be a little insane for the arena. Luckily, he doesn't, so I'm pretty happy that I got that Chow. By the way, I do think it's better to dagger. Oh, right. Noble Sacrifice. Totally forgot about that card. Alright, well, there's really no point in hitting this with my face. I should have obviously attacked before committing the dagger. Or daggered, to use the dagger to get rid of Noble Sacrifice instead of my Chow. So that was just all wrong. Oh god, please hit my face. Okay, I get a little lucky there. I get a bit of a free pass on my mistake. This is actually pretty good. Time for the Dark Iron Dwarf. So let's kill the Secret Keeper. Obviously the dagger that I made was just a total waste of 2 mana on turn 2. But there's a chance I could like play the Barber and plus Shiv, deal 3 damage to this Juggler. The thing I don't want to see here is a Dark Iron Dwarf from him, or a True Silver freaking Champion, which I swear to God they have every single time. Well, I probably shouldn't swear to God, because it's not literally true. But I swear on the holy heavens they have a True Silver every single time. I mean, True Silver is just so good here. Oh, come on! Holy Jeebus nuts. Oh, my God. Ridiculous. Every damn time! Alright, well, I could play the Sorcerer, but that's just too slow. We need to friggin' kill this shit. Man of friggin' live. I actually can't believe he had it. I should have sworn to God. Should have sworn to God after all. So he hits me, goes down to 25 health. He's got 4 cards. I have a card advantage and I have a weapon out, but he's got the 5-drop to play here. Violet Teacher, oh man, I can't kill that with Fan of Knives plus my weapon. Fan of Knives plus weapon plus this is only 4 damage, doesn't do it. Oh, you've got to be friggin' kidding me here. Draconid Crusher. Well, let's just play that and see what the hell happens. Blade Flurry might be alright. If I whack the Violet Teacher, it goes to 2 health, and Blade Flurry kills off all the students and deals a chunk of damage to whatever else he has. I could also then combo this for a 3rd damage to something. Note, this is not like Flame Juggler. This is like you get to pick the damage, except of course it has to be comboed. Harpy. Okay, well, he didn't get any 1/1s. I do need to deal with this Harpy, though. So let's think how we want to do this. Okay. I cannot play the Fan of Knives and the Valiant and the Blade Flurry, so I have to kind of choose. If I go for the Fan of Knives and Blade Flurry, it's 3 damage across the board. They both at 2. That doesn't actually seem to work very well. So I think I will use this Betrayal that I drew to deal 3 damage to that. And then I'm just going to go for Blade Flurry. You might say it's a little risky of me to do this, but the thing is, it gives me the maximum board presence. It clears his board. If he has Consecration, so help me, I'm going to flip a bitch. But I've got this to take care of recruits. Oh, don't play Muster for Battle. Don't you even. Don't you frickin' even. No, no Muster for Battle. Okay, 1 in 3 odds. This is a huge, huge, huge die roll. And luckily it missed. Okay. Alright, so what do we do here? Well, I think this is a good turn for Fan of Knives, yeah? Well, is it? Doesn't actually make any sense. I can make a dagger, hit the Juggler, Fan of Knives, to kill the recruit and the Juggler, but then I still gotta kill this guy with my 3/1. And then I've spent 5 mana, and I can still play the Brute. Seems good. Alright, let's do it. Should have actually Fan of Knives first. We should always draw cards first. Darkscale Healer will be nice next turn. Wait, I only have 2 mana left? Oh my god, I'm so bad. How did I miscount this? Oh yeah, Dagger, Fan of Knives, it's 5 out of 7. It leaves you with 2. Oh boy. Well, if he plays this Crusher here, or a Crusher here, I'm going to be in trouble because I'm at 14 health. Luckily, he just plays this piece of junk, which doesn't quite get killed by my Sorcerer, and 6 damage is a lot of damage to take. What the hell do you do here? I could play this and hope to get my Eviscerate. I think I have to. Shattered Sun Cleric. That was really good. Okay, so we do that. We kill the Recruit. I got 5 damage on the table. I'm at 15 health. Doing alright here. He's down on cards, but he's got the turn, so it's all about initiative here. If he can put out some threats that 5 damage can't handle, then I'm probably going to lose. But if he doesn't put out enough pressure here, then I've got this in the bag. I'd like to play this guy on my ogre, but for that to work, I'm going to have to be able to deal with his plays with this. So here's a case where I don't mind him having removal. Like, if he plays Seal of Light to kill this, that would just be delightful. Alright, this is good. I can deal with this. That's fine. I can deal with that. And that's fine as well. Alright, so I'm going to just probably ignore this and kill the two things I can kill. It would be a little bit crazy of me to, like, hit his face and play the Crusher here. So let's do this. Let's kill that. Let's heal. The Micro Machine dies to the shielded bot. Doesn't seem worth it. Let's play the Regent. I didn't dagger this time because I was a mana off, but I'll dagger maybe next time. He's down to 2 cards. I'm way ahead on cards, so if he just goes 1-for-1 trading with me, he's screwed. And this is a good card in general, but it's just bad here. Now, this is a strong top deck, but by itself, it just might not be enough. Assassinate, can't target this thing. Can I hit him in the face to play a 9-9? I totally can. So let's actually do this in the correct order this time. Now I play a 9-9. Let's make a recruit and dagger down. What do I want to kill? I think I'll actually take the extra 2 damage from this so that I can kill the thing that has Divine Shield. And he's got 6 damage here with 5 health. I'm likely to survive. Blessing of Kings won't do it. He has to have like a Reckless Rocketeer or a Leroy or something. And he doesn't have it. So I win. That was a little bit dicey. Little bit dicey. I misplayed that, I'm 100% certain. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was up against a Paladin who's like the top dog of Arena. So you got to figure that was going to have to be a tough fight. And he did have True Silver for my Dark Iron Dwarf, which is sad. And I misplayed. So considering all those things, the fact that I won, even if it was a close win, still suggests that my initial impression of his deck being a strong one might be correct. Oh, another Paladin. Come on! We're up against toast. Well, I got a 2-drop. And that's it. So, well, those are pretty much like the only 6 drops I have. So I'm hoping I don't get any more junky dunkies. Alright, we got a Skulker here, which should be good against Paladins. This deck has a few cards that are good against Paladins. Flurry, Fan of Knives, this guy. It's 3 cards at least. Don't play anything. Just pass the turn. Playing cards is bad. No, 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 no. Oh, you're just looking at your cards. You're just reading what your cards say. So once you're done reading them, you're going to pass the turn. No! What's this card doing out? Oh, you. What? Oh, is this a Blessing of Might? Is this going to be one of those games? Blessing of Wisdom? Oh, ho, ho. All right, well, then that means I have to dagger. I don't have a choice. Micro Machine is too slow. I got to kill that thing before it draws him any extra cards. Hopefully it doesn't have like a friggin' Argent Protector thing. Why did he coin a Blessing of... That's actually wrong. He should have actually... Because he could have coined Blessing of Wisdom on turn 2, right before attacking with this. By coining it on turn 1, he gave away his plan. Like, if it weren't for that, I might have actually played a Micro Machine, you know? So he messed up a little bit there. Alright, he makes a recruit. So this would be using my mana efficiently, but I feel like that probably isn't the smartest thing. I mean, either one is a 3-2, so I might as well play the cheaper one and save this one where I can give a buff later on. I can actually deal up to 5 damage if the dwarf, or if this thing is alive, thanks to the Dark Iron Dwarf. It's weird how this card doesn't really seem like any play in ranked at all. Which, I guess it's just because Rogue's shitty in ranked. I mean, if another class had it, maybe it would have actually seen some play. Alright, if he throws away his recruit voluntarily, I sure will not complain about that. No siree, Bob. If I'd played this, I could have played Micro Machine and Eviscerate next turn. So maybe I did mess up. Alright, he plays a Farseer, essentially wasting its battle cry. That is a very, very, very bad move. He should have hit me in the face. Because if he keeps this recruit out, and I have a 3-1, I have a choice. Either I kill his recruit and leave this thing alive, but then he has a 3-3, or I kill his 3, but then he has a recruit. This way, it's just easy. I kill his 3-3. So next turn, I can actually play the Shattered Sun Cleric, and then Eviscerate, dealing up to 4 damage. Up to 8 damage if you count the Sorcerer. And here, he can shove his True Silver Champion all the way up his fiery ass for all I care, because I got this guy with 5 health. This is a bit of a weird move. You generally don't want to play your Murloc Knight on turn 4 where he can just die. Like, he knows I can just dagger and kill this. So, I think that's actually a mistake. Now the question is, how do I kill it? I can actually play the Cleric and Eviscerate it, or I can play the Dwarf and kill it with my dude. I'm going to do kind of a strange move. I'm going to go for Cleric Eviscerate, and I might say, Papa Boris, you know, why not save your Eviscerate for something, you know, for a more desperate time? But I'm making a 4-6 here. And a 3-2. This gives me maximum board presence while clearing out his board. It does damage him, which means the Vendor's a little bit less sexy, but that's fine. Against Paladins, just want maximum board presence, especially if I'm trying to get a sprint going at some point. Alright, Secret, you really can't tell anymore. It could be friggin' anything. Most likely Noble Sacrifice, though. If I hit this thing with the dagger and it's not Noble Sacrifice, I just waste a dagger hit for no reason. Although then I can actually Dark Iron Dwarf and kill it, so that's fine. So I will operate under the assumption of Noble Sacrifice. Okay. And it's not. Very well. The nice thing about this is if it's Redemption, I can kill it with the Cleric. Right. It's just being super laggy for no reason. So, it could be Competitive Spirit, it could be, Eye for an Eye. Oh, boy. There's a card I haven't seen in a while. Jeez. Well, we're at 1 win and not facing up against a particularly tough Paladin. That misplay with the recruit into the Micro Machine signals a weaker player. So, hopefully I'll be able to get this one even if, he is playing the best arena class. Alright, is this where I drop my Skulker? I mean, you don't have to. I could, like, Dagger, Vendor, Valiant for the Recruit. But no, let's just use it. Why not? It's a pretty good body. And I'll just remake my Dagger here. Hit him in the face for a bunch of damage. And I'm actually threatening lethal with my 4-attack dudes. He pretty much has to have like a quality Consecrate or Pyromancer quality to have a chance here. If he does do quality Consecrate, that's his whole turn, then I can sprint to get a bunch of cards back. My main concern now is that my internet dies. That's pretty much the only thing I'm worried about here. Holy light, ladies and gentlemen. Holy light, more like holy shit, am I right? Okay, so he just goes down another card. Plays a Smith, which is a little tricky to kill. Should I try to kill it? Let's see how much damage I actually have. 4, 8, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18. I actually have lethal damage. As long as I make sure I combo this Valiant. Guess you could say this was a valiant effort. Ho-ho! Okay, that's the title of this arena. Oh, God, even though the Valiant wasn't... God, that was just stupid. I can't believe those words came out of my mouth in that order. Alright, anyway, up to 2-0. Really got lucky in the first game, and second game the opponent just didn't seem to have any good cards or play particularly well, so can't really tell how strong this deck is. It hasn't been tested. Not that I mind. Hey, Hearthstone, if you want to keep on not testing me for 6 more games, no complaints over here. None in the slightest. A Druid. Austings. A little bit of a tough matchup for Rogue. Alright, do you keep your Refreshment Vendor here? You know, I'm gonna mulligan the Shiv, because that seems lame. But I will keep that Vendor. I do want to make sure I have a good 4-drop to play. And since I'm likely going to be hitting some things with my face, this will be pretty good for me. If he plays like a Leper Gnome here, it's cool. I can actually go coin Valiant. Here, I don't think it makes any sense to coin out the dagger, though. I could coin out the Brute on turn 2, which is interesting. Yeah, I'll do it. It leaves me with a really awkward turn 3 because all this stuff costs 2 mana, and I'm only going to have 3, so I can only play one thing. But this thing's pretty good. Hopefully it doesn't have a good 3-drop here. And of course, this could lose a coin flip and actually fail to kill that cannon. Oh no! Oh, that's bad. Oh my god, that's really bad. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, what the fuck do you do here? Let's play this, I guess. I could have Betrayal to kill this cannon, but I figured we should try to get this out. Try to kill the bomb lobber. Okay, that's, oh my god, is he gonna kill this thing? No, I was really hoping he'd, like, wrath this so I could get a 2-for-1 with Betrayal, but he's gonna throw away his cannon. So I could Betrayal, Eviscerate to clear his board. But what I'm gonna do instead is actually play the Refreshment Vendor. Because this does trade with both of his minions, it puts some pressure on him. My health is fine. And I feel like Betrayal and Eviscerate could be more useful later, whereas this is only going to get worse as the game goes on. Alright, card-wise, he did go down a card for the Innervade, but he went up a card with Bomb Lobber. So it's 6-6, which makes sense. I'm the second player. I'm going to draw up ahead by 1. Alright, well, I sure am glad I left that Eviscerate. So, kind of tricky how to actually use it, because I don't actually want to trigger the combo with Betrayal. Well, if I actually, should I just use Betrayal here? Hang on, don't get so hung up on things. Yeah, what if I just Betrayal this and then play the Valiant? Whoa, that's so much better than using Eviscerate. So yeah, we Betrayal here. And then a valiant effort indeed. Okay, so we do go up a card with this. Go up a couple of cards, actually. It's 6-4 now. I went up one card for the Valiant, and then another card for the Vendor killing his 3-3. Alright, Acolytes, I'm really glad to see this. I don't care how many cards he gets. He's already down cards, so he's just catching up. And I don't care if he catches up. What I don't want is for him to get ahead by playing good stuff on the table. So now we use Eviscerate. Give him his card, hit him in the face. I'm pretty safe to swipe. Shapeshift on this isn't impressive. I still have 6 powers for the creatures. Basically, what he's got to do is play lots of quality 4-drops and 3-drops. If he starts sneaking up into 5s and 6s, I got these double Assassinates. Really glad that I don't have any more Assassinates in the deck. Oh, I hate you. Oh, this is so annoying. So he plays basically the perfect 5-drop, can't be assassinated, and gets to shapeshift and kill this. And that means he's going to get to kill this. Wow, so he's just catching up like a boss here. Christ. Alright, well, I'm going to play this because what else am I going to do? Sucks that at 7 mana I just only really played like 4 mana's worth of stuff. And I'll not dagger his face. I can whack something with Knife and then Blade Flurry for 2 damage to one thing, 1 damage to all the others. Alright, this is good. So he does get to kill my 3-2. No, he gets to kill my 4-4. Oh, Abusive Sergeant. Alright. So this isn't super hot. But, let's see. I can actually do this, which will make Blade Flurry deal 2 damage. The problem is, this thing will still be left at 5 health. So unless I... Yeah, that makes no sense at all. So we do need to assassinate this 7-7. And I'm going to keep the card advantage going here. So what I need is for him to play like Iron Barks and like Force Tank Maxes so that I can assassinate and keep whacking him for 3 damage a turn till I kill him. If he plays a 4-drop and a 5-drop here, I'm going to lose, I think. That Tiger was incredibly good. Alright. Alright, he lost the Joust, which means he's going to have to shapeshift this thing to death. And I do have Assassinate number 2 for the 6/6, so he's in top deck mode. Let's see what I can top deck. I need to get some good pressure going here. That Draconid Crusher would be nice. Oh, Zombie Chow. God damn it. Alright, well, no use playing it now. I might as well play my 2/6. So I've got 5 damage on the table. Realistically, he can shapeshift to kill this, so I really only have 2 damage on the table, so a good 4-drop here. Well, as usual, will be the bane of my existence, and that's exactly what he has. Damn it. I had the edge, but it's just slipping away. I can't burn him out. Maybe I should just try to race his face. That's what I needed. Oh, he's in bad shape. Very bad shape. I'm actually threatening lethal. He's got a top deck and answer to this. Huh. Boy, I'm really glad I drafted this pretty aggressively. There was some other good stuff in the pack. I remember discussing that I was picking it somewhat aggressively. So now it's giving me the win in this top deck, or unless he top decks an answer to it. Mulch, maybe? Naturalize doesn't quite do it. Really, druids just don't have that many answers. He needs like a big game hunter. It is tough to kill a 9/9. He's got a swipe, which does not do it. Well played. Alright, good times. I think that was a pretty solid win. Did I misplay at any point? I don't know, maybe. I think I did a pretty good job not using Eviscerate. And it was a good job finding that Valiant play. Because it's so tempting when the opponent plays a Booty Bay to Eviscerate it, but it just didn't work out very well with the cards I had in my hand. So I think I played that pretty well, and I think it was a legit win against a pretty tough matchup for this deck. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. Another Druid. Zanshur the Druid. Okay. Nothing but tough matchups here. Well, I guess I've said that Paladin's a good matchup for Rogue, but I think it's still a tough matchup, you know, in Arena, because Paladin's so good now. So I'll keep the poison. It's like a Fiery War Axe, and get nothing else. Great. That's exactly what I wanted. Nothing. Hopefully I'll get my Chow maybe at some point other than the mid-game. No, more nothing. This could have been a Bomb Lobber. At this point, I think I'd rather have a Bomb Lobber than the Argus, which is going to have 0 targets to buff. Okay, I continue to draw nothing playable. Great. No removal of any kind. Well, you know, sometimes you're going to have those losses because you drew nothing but crap. He also has a slow start. His is really slow considering he's got the coin, so you might have a hand like mine where he might have a lot of removal. I continue to get Jack, Squat, and Diddley. Well, let's play that. Oh, actually I screwed up. I should have hit him in the face for 1 damage, then daggered, and then made the poison to deal 1 extra damage to him. Oh, this is so disgusting. This completely wastes my weapon. This feels bad, but it's the right play. Playing this to have it die to Shapeshift and the Horse Rider's Divine Shield just doesn't make any sense. I need to put out something I can survive this. Now this guy had a really slow start, so he's probably got either removal or minions. Okay, that's annoying because it kills the dwarf. Oh no, don't do anything else. Oh, fuck you, no! You're supposed to pass the turn so I could trade. Oh, God. So now you can actually kill my dwarf, and I cannot kill this thing with my wicked knife here. I hate everything. Alright. Well, Fan of Knives. Oh, Shiv. Hey, I think I'll do it. So we'll kill this off, taking a butt-ton of damage in the process. Play that thing. He's got 7 cards, I got 6. He has to shapeshift if he wants to kill this, though, so I got that going for me. And I've got Sunwalker next turn, which is pretty nice. Tough one for druids to crack. I'd honestly rather see him shapeshift and kill this than play a good minion like that, which... No, stop. No! Stop playing things! Oh, fucking innervates. God damn it. And he has a... Oh, geez, what the hell? A 4-drop after a Violet Teacher. Oh, wow. That sucks. That's definitely not what I was counting on. So he's just gonna go full on for the face here. Wait, he swiped my face and threw that away? That's a mistake. You should have just swiped the creature directly. Well, this plus the Valiant effort only takes us down to 1. So, just gonna drop a Sunwalker and hope for the friggin' best. I could have hit one of these, because right now it's like, his board will kill my Sunwalker. If I killed one, I would have made that not possible. Naturalized, smart play. But if I can get Blade Flurry or Phantom Knives, I can clear all this stuff up and maybe do okay. Of course, now I get the Zombie Chow. Of course. Of course. Hate this so much. This was such an idiotic game. Damn, I'm just gonna lose to these stupid recruits or stupid Violet students. There we go. Alright, so unfortunately I only have 1 tick on this weapon. If I had 2, I could have killed an extra creature, but this will have to do. So we do this to kill most of his shit. And then I can dagger, attack something in Valiant effort. I think it makes more sense though just to play this. Heals me up, so he can take me down to 7-6, which isn't great, but hey, it's something. And it also trades with his board. If he's got more spells, then he'll get more students, but I gotta take some risks somewhere. And I just have to hope he doesn't have more spells in this little hand that he has. Is he hitting face with this? He is, so I'm down very low now. Down to just 2 health with no more healing except for Refreshment Vendor to count on. Well, here's where the Defender of Argus is probably a little better. It's the only thing that gives me any kind of hope of surviving another turn. Alright, I think I'll just play this guy. He has the most health. It does, you know, waste the taunt aspect of it, but it just puts out the biggest taunt wall. Now, obviously, Swipe, Starfire, and whatever still wins, and he has an eternity to top deck those answers, but it's the only way I can play. Okay, that's pretty tame. I don't know why he healed that thing. It was going to die anyway. Weird. He should have healed this one, because this one would have... Wait, that's a... He's probably still going to win this game, but that was a big mistake. He wasted the heal completely. This thing could still have been alive. So that's good. Wild Growth, which is a total waste. He doesn't need the mana. He should have just held on to that and drawn an extra card on turn 10 to have an extra chance of top decking some kind of answer to me. Wow. Alright. He makes some pretty bad plays in a clutch time. Here's a Valiant effort, and let's kill off his 3/3. I actually have a shot at winning this. I mean, he's just got 1 top deck at a time. Nothing's going to deal 6 damage, except for Force of Nature, but this thing is hanging in there still, and I've got all this stuff. Uh-oh. Well, he's got a 1 in 6 chance of killing me. Seems pretty good, because I have to throw away 3 of my cards against Ragnaros. Actually 4, because he kills 1 and then I have to throw 3 more at it. That was a pretty timely rag. Alright, this is good though. With Eviscerate, I can save one of my creatures. So we Eviscerate there. I want to keep the Taunter, of course. And rather than making a dagger, let's play Micro Machines. That was a pretty amazing top deck he just had. Surely he can't have 2 in a row that are that good, right? Famous last words, right? I said, right? You've got to be fucking kidding me. Oh my god! You've got to be fucking kidding me. Just gotta be. Fuggin'? That's F-U-G-G-I-N apostrophe kidding me. Alright, so I'm going to assassinate this, because clearly you can't get any good top decks after this. I want to hit him in the face with the Crusher. I want to try to, you know, get this lethal going here. 6, 8, 9, 11. I don't have lethal, unfortunately. But 3 good top decks in a row, that's not going to happen. Yeah? 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 Have some Mark of Nature bullshit here. Alright, I guess it could be worse. At least I can kill this thing, but that's still a pretty good top deck. So I don't have lethal, right? 6, 8, 9, he's 3 health. I don't know if I have any burn in this deck. This doesn't do me any good. I can deal 2 damage to that, but like... I still have Throw the Chow and Dagger, then I died to Shapeshift. So, yeah, good thinking, Boris. So, do I keep this around? No, that makes way more sense just to play this and threaten lethal. The only card that will kill me is, like, Leroy or Force of Nature. Deathwing, of course, also wins him the game, or removal for this to heal him for 5. But he can't Shapeshift this. I'm threatening lethal through Shapeshift. 6, 10 is important. If I didn't play this, it would have been 6, 8, 9. There's the junk top deck we've been waiting for, so it's a good thing I played this. I have the lethal. If it weren't for this, I'd be 1 damage shy of killing him. Oh man, that game was ridic. It's just the Chronicles of Ridic. Okay. What was the name I was gonna give this? Oh yeah, it's Valiant Effort. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Gotta make sure I remember that. That's clutch. Okay. Got time for 1 or 2 more. Probably just 1. Pretty good so far. Of course, we all remember what happened in the last Grand Tournament Rogue run, don't we? Huh? Don't we? Oh, that was a good one. Oh, we had some good times on that one. Finished the first video flying high. Second video was like 0.02 seconds long. Well, hopefully that won't happen this time. Hopefully we just go 5-0 here and then go 12-0 and then just call it a fucking day. A mage! Fred 311. Ooh, golden mage. Alright, we got pretty good opening hand though. Wow. This is a sick-ass hand. Yeah, let's just keep it. I didn't realize I had 2 of these. Guess that explains why I've been seeing them so much. So do you coin one out on turn 1? I think you do. I mean, I think the tempo is worth giving up the combo potential. Of course, there's the potential of comboing out the blade on turn 2 and shooting something to death. But I think it's better just to go for it. If she has a slow start, you know, having a pair of 3/2s out, she's going to win the game by itself. Ugh. This person knows how to top deck a friggin' zombie chow. Well, we have to lose a coin and a 2-drop just to kill her goddamn 1-drop. That sort of sucks. Hopefully she just pings here and doesn't do anything. Please ping and don't do nothing. I hate you. I hate you, Fred. Fred, you're an ass. Well, the good news is, quote-unquote, that saving coin for the blade wouldn't have done me any good. I would have just gotten whacked, coin, blade, shot, killed the chow, and then this would have happened, and I would have been behind regardless. Gosh, she has such a fast start. That sucks. Now if she kills this, my cleric has nothing doing. Basically, I'm hoping her 3-drop only has 3 health, so I can shoot it without combo and kill it. If it's a spider tank, or this, god, oh my god, what is going on? Oh my god, Jesus Christ. That was dumb. Should have saved that to trigger combo with. Oops. Oops, I should have made a dagger. Oh, God. Even though it would have been... I was thinking, don't make dagger, it gets wasted because you play the blade, but I should have saved this to enable combo. Oh, my God, this game is so idiotic sometimes. Alright, so she kills that. Of course has the perfect 4-drop on curve. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. Wow. Well, this is one of those bullshit type of games. There's nothing I can do here. The mage just had the perfect curve, chow, and then the perfect 2-drop, spider tank. She has a spell still from the spell slinger. Oh, she got polymorph created by spell slinger. Pretty good. Glad you got a nice spell from that, bitch. Oh my god. Oh, this is just so painful. Well, I really should have saved that eye for an eye to combo blade. That could have allowed me to kill the teacher. As it is, actually, yeah, for all my bitching, this is alright. I get to clear her board here with 2 cards and have a weapon in hand. Okay, we're in there. We're in there. We are still in really bad shape because she has the initiative. She's the first player and first to play, and she's ahead on health. All I got is a 2-1. I'm gonna have to spend my entire turn assassinating whatever bullshit she plays here. I'm sure it's gonna be, of course, a perfect 6-drop on curve. Yeah, that's gotta be it. I mean, what else was gonna fucking happen? But anyway, maybe if she runs out of cards and has nothing but polymorphs in her hand or something, I'll be able to play Dwarf Cleric next turn and have a 3/2 and a 5/5. Oh my god, why are you on curve every turn? Alright, so we have to, I think, Shiv here. Hit that. Do I play the bigger thing? Well, there's no sense playing the bigger thing. It's just going to die just as easily, so... Pass the turn there. She's going to get accumulating spell damage here that I'm just completely not dealing with. Yeah, oh my god. Fucking unbelievable. Eye for an eye and a holy light. I could get something other than paladin spells. Or I could get, like, Avenging Wrath, maybe. But nope. Holy light. Yes, please. Shadow... Oh, my god. You've got to be... You know, if those spells had been switched, if she had Eye for an Eye and I had Polymorph, and then I had Shadow Word Pain and she had Holy Light, would have been a very different game. And that's on top of the curve. Oh, god. I'm just getting very whiny because this is so stupid. Alright. Well, do I play my 6/6 and just a dagger to kill the pig? I think it's a bit too passive. I need to make some plays here. Get some power going. Could get a little bit more board presence here. Oh, casually tosses out a spell as Linger and plays Shadow Word Pain after a perfect on-curve hand every single time. Oh, Cone of Cold. Okay. So, this isn't good. Because, of course, it's got gigantic-ass spell damage. And I'm just getting blasted to bits. Ah, she could have actually dealt an extra damage to this and to my face if she'd pinged first. So I can't kill either of these creatures because that's just how this game fucking goes. Let's play that. Let's heal myself. This is still bad. She hits me down to 5, down to 4 against a mage. It's pretty much suicide. Oh, she has a Pyroblast. There's no point in conceding us there. You know what? I'm just not going to end on that. We're at 42 minutes. Screw it. I'm going to play one more game. Fred. You're a fucking asshole. That's what you are. Fred. 311. Like 311 reasons why Fred's a Dumbo. Am I right? Okay, well, let's put that game out of sight, out of mind. Wow, that... jeez. Nothing I can do. I would propose that no matter what I drafted or what I played, that game was going to be a loss. It just happens sometimes in Hearthstone. A Warlock, that's much nicer. So we're up against Sek or Sthurk. Quench your Sthurks. This is a terrible opening hand, okay. Let's see some of those 2-mana spells. Nope, nope. There we go. Except without anything else, it's not gonna work. Alright, the bad draws continue. Oh my god, alright. Karma, thank you. Our score is settled. We are even! Finally! Top decking a Zombie Chow for turn 1. Okay. Now this guy is going to just pass the turn. Interesting. Should I eviscerate this without combo? Sure. Let's do it. Let's freaking do it. Keep the board presence going here, because I wasn't going to combo eviscerate next turn anyway with this shit hand. So I might as well keep this creature out. And, you know, be able to deal 3 damage next turn with the dagger. Plus Chow. Alright, this is good to see, because I can actually kill this with my dagger. I can kill them both with my dagger. Well, I should really kill one with the Chow. And then we have a Refreshment Vendor, which is, kind of good, actually, because he is going to be at full health upon killing this Chow. So this is actually going to work in my favor a little bit. And it's a 3/5 for 4, which is great. Then we have an Assassinate for his, hopefully, 4 or 5 drop. And then we have this on turn 6. Alright, it's looking up. It's looking up. Let's do this. Haunted Creeper. That's annoying. I can only kill one of the spiders, and I only have 1 tick of my weapon. But I might as well. So I messed up. Should have hit that dagger first. So I should be at full health instead of at 29. That was a misplay. Let's see if he's got a good 4-drop that's worth assassinating. Dark Iron Dwarf, making this a 5/5, should kill most 4-drops as well. A Yeti would allow the spider to finish it off, unfortunately, but Ascension or another 3/5, which there seems to be a lot of good 3/5s in Hearthstone, would actually not quite do it, because this would be at 2 health, and the spider only deals 1 damage. Armored Warhorse. Alright, so that's going to trade with my vendor. Right now, apparently. That's the right move, is to trade. Oh, don't you even. Oh my god, what is this shit? Emergency coolant? Oh man. That's not good. Oh, let's see here. I can't combo the Valiant, unfortunately. I think it's fine to assassinate that and make him pay for his greed, because now this is unfrozen and I got a 3-5. I can actually do 5-6 damage next turn, as long as this thing's still alive. If I don't need the full 6 damage, I can dagger to kill off this other spider and just do 5 damage with Dwarf plus Vendor. Or I can play the Sunwalker, depending on the circumstances. He messed up, though. He should have taken advantage of his charge, winning Joust, and killed the Vendor. This is good, because I can kill that. The question is, does he have a good 4-drop? He does! He's going to get a card off of that. He's going to get 2 cards off of this Cult Master. That's unfortunate. Well, at least I don't need to play the Dark Iron Dwarf. Let's do this. And should I play this thing? Or make a dagger? Alright, I'll play this thing. It's wasting the combo, but I think it's better to put a 3-2 on the table than to make a dagger. So we got a couple of cards here. It's got 6, 7 cards to my 6, 7, so I'm actually doing alright. Card-wise. I've got a Dwarf for some sick damage next turn. I can also sprint to get ahead on cards, or just play the Sunwalker. Dark Bomb's a pretty good card, but I'm okay with 1-to-1 trades here because I am doing fine on cards. Gets to kill my Sorcerer. That's a little bit more annoying than I was hoping for. And then a Drake. Alright, it's fine. I'll use the Dwarf, trade this guy for the Drake. Ooh, Perdition Blade. I could actually take 6 damage to the face and kill the Drake. I am gonna do it. It's a bit risky, but it gives me such good card advantage and board presence, keeping this 3-2 around. I've got the Taunt to protect against minions. He's only got 4 cards here. I think that was the right play. I mean, 17 health's not dire by any means. Alright, so we got a 6-6 out, which is kind of unfortunate, because I can't kill it, except by throwing both minions at it, or taking another 6 damage to the face. Defender of Argus does not quite allow this Dwarf to kill that, or to survive it. So we're gonna YOLO it up here a little bit. Just start to go for lethal. Because I've got 7, 8, 9, 10 damage without Sunwalker. Which means that if he, let's say, deals damage to the Sunwalker with a card, don't be Siphon Soul. As long as it's not Siphon Soul, we're good. Yeah, that's totally fine. So he deals damage to it with a card, just like I expected. Kills it with Floating Watcher. And I can still take a hit from this Floating Watcher and not die. And all this stuff can deal a lot of damage to him. Although at this point, I might as well just throw the Valiant at it. And maybe not go too crazy. Let's see. Defender of Argus, this is 3, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage with 2 taunts. Oh, I gotta think about this carefully here. So here's the situation. If I hit him in the face, I'm threatening to kill him. But I'm leaving him with all this stuff. So what I'm gonna do is my favorite thing in the world, which is hedge my bets. This way I'm still threatening lethal, but he doesn't have an 8-4 on the table. So it should be a little bit harder for him to stop me. And then if he kills this guy, these 2 plus dagger also represent the kill. I think that was a good bet hedging move. Alright, this is looking good. He does have a lot of cards in hand though, so if he can remove all this stuff with like a Twisting Nether or something, I might end up being in trouble. Well, no, really? If he plays Twisting Nether, I just sprint. So I'll be fine then. That was a Desperado life tap. So he's still dead. He has 6 mana left though. Can he play a Sunwalker? He doesn't have a dragon. So he dies. Well, last time I played Rogue, which was also my first time playing Rogue in the Grand Tournament, I made it to 5-1. In the next video, promptly lost 2 games. So hopefully it doesn't happen this time. Wish me luck, everybody. Please like and/or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.